It's been a while since I filmed a video, so I'm a little dusty. So I gotta decide which eye I want my sunflower on, and I'm guessing we'll do this side. So this side I'm just gonna leave normal. So what I'm gonna do is just start the foundation on my face and basically put it where I'm not gonna put the sunflower, I guess you could say. I'm not really doing this look with actual face paint. I'm just gonna use the palettes that I have. I'm basically just doing this side like a normal everyday face routine, I guess you could call it. So I just did the foundation. Now I'm just gonna highlight underneath my eye and just conceal my eyelid just so it acts as a primer. And I'm gonna be using the Airspun loose powder just to set all that stuff. Oh, it creased. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my sponge. It's a Morphe sponge and it has like a little like edge on it. So I just dipped it in my powder and I'm just gonna basically put that underneath because we're gonna be using dark colors for the eyeshadow on this eye. So I'm just gonna put that underneath so that way it doesn't screw everything up. So next I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna do my eyebrow real quick. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Use that as basically like a transition shade. Now I'm gonna take a tighter brush because now we're getting kind of below the crease in this area. We don't want to go too low because when I go to put the glitter, I don't want it to be like a mess. So I'm probably just gonna take this color here, this dark brown color right here, and I'm gonna put that in the crease. I'm gonna make sure to tap off all the excess so that way it's not like too messy, and just kind of focus it in this area right in here with a light hand. We're gonna go in with a more tighter brush and go in with this black right here. So now I'm gonna just take that same brush that I just used and dip it into that dark brown we used and then a little bit into the black and then just tap it off so that way it can just blend a little bit right in here where we put those two colors together. Now we're gonna go in with the glitter. I'm gonna put a little bit more powder under my cheeks, kind of like cake it a little right under here so that way when this glitter falls, it's not like crazy. So I'm gonna take my concealer brush and take some concealer, dot it on the back of my hand, and basically start the cut crease. And I'm just gonna line my lower lash line and look up. And it's kind of created like a little guideline. I'm just gonna deepen up this line right here, this cut. Because we want it to be really sharp. And it's Halloween, so there's no rules, so you just do you, okay? Now that I've done that, now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 35B palette, and I'm just gonna take this orange right here, and I'm just gonna basically set that concealer that I just put down on my lid. Now that I have the orange on there, I'm just gonna kind of blend this a little, because it is a little patchy on the ends where that concealer kind of ended. So I'm just gonna blend with the same brown and black that I used and just go in between and just kind of blend it out a little. Alright, now it's time for the glitter. And this glitter is from the Color Workshop, but it's just gold glitter. I've had it forever. It's not really cosmetic glitter, but who cares, right? I'm just gonna go in with just like a regular normal brush, and I'm just gonna get some glue, eyelash glue, and put it on this brush and just kind of start in the corner of my eye first and go along the line. I'm just going to start with the bottom lash line, and I'm going to go with that same dark brown and black and just kind of shade my under eyelash line and just kind of smoke it out a little. Darken up this eye with some eyeliner. I use this Pretty Vulgar gel liner in this cute little pot. How cute is that? Okay. And I'm just going to line on top in my waterline and then line the bottom. I'm gonna contour this side before we put on mascara. Okay, so I'm just gonna curl my eyelash. I was gonna put some lashes on with this look, but I haven't used lashes in a long time, and my eyelashes themselves have gotten so much thicker and have grown back so much. Now to move on to the sunflower on this side. So now I'm just gonna take a glue stick and just kind of comb through these brows on this side because we want to disguise these. So I'm just gonna brush them up and then just take this glue stick and just push them up so they can get them as flat as possible. Get all of that glue inside of the hairs. Just gonna make sure they're all laying down. Now I'm just going to take some concealer and I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. And I'm just gonna basically go over my brow. And I'm basically just gonna set that concealer that I just put down. Now that I'm done that, I'm just gonna map out where I want the sunflower. So I'm just gonna take this black paint pot that I have and I'm just going to draw where I want it. Okay, so now that I rough draft this stuff, I'm just gonna go in and now I'm gonna do the eyeshadow on this eye. I'm gonna take more concealer on the back of my hand and I'm gonna be using eyeshadow. Like I said, I'm not really gonna be using like face paints for this kind of stuff, just because I want to use like the shading technique with the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna just take my concealer brush and just basically let's see, we'll start right here. Just go in and just kind of start filling in, like coloring it. So now that I did that, I'm going to take my Morphe 35B and I'm going to start with this orange and then I'm going to fade it into this yellow. I just went ahead and threw on some of this other yellow eyeshadow. It's got a little bit of a metallic-y color in it. So I just figured I'd throw some of that on to just kind of brighten it up a little bit. So now I'm just going to be blending in between the orange and the yellow. So I already did the most of that. Go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette and take this orange here. And I'm just going to basically put that in between so they blend together. So I'm going to leave that alone for now, like a flat brush like this, and just kind of go in with I would say like a dark brown, probably that first dark brown that we used, and just kind of see how these are just kind of like lines right here. I want to like shape them to round them a little bit. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do the petals. I'm gonna go back in with some concealer and set it with an eyeshadow. Now that I'm done filling in those, I forgot to line my waterline with eyeliner. I'm gonna take this white paint pot by Wet n Wild. And I'm just going to add some accents into the petals and basically draw the stems. Is that what the little things are in the leaves? I'm just going to take my Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm going to take this like rusty orange color in there. And I'm going to basically do the same thing I did with the white. I'm just trying to make it look as realistic as possible because, you know. Now I'm going to just add some foundation to like the bottom half and then we'll finish this look off. Okay, so now that I got the foundation on, I'm just going to bronze as much of my face as I can over here without messing up, and not like so much you know, trying to do straight up my cheek, but just kind of like, you know, just kind of add some depth in here. Now I'm just gonna contour my nose on this side a little bit. Not so much the tip of my nose, but just more like the bridge right here. So I'm gonna add glitter just basically on the tip of my nose. Like a little line first. And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do another half like sunflower on this little circle right here. Okay, now I got the lipstick on. The lipstick that I used is this Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Video Vixen. And so I just put that on. Now I'm gonna move on to, I want to say we're pretty much done. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. So we're just gonna do the mouth now. I think I'm gonna use my gel liner for this one. I'm just gonna basically go in and just start making lines. Okay, so now that I finished the lines on my lips, now I'm just gonna bring it out, but I'm gonna draw lines first before I make the lines. I'm gonna draw a line to put lines on it. Alright you guys, this is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching.